Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 8 of part 2 of That 90s Show. This is the finale of this part. We've waited up until this point. Jay and Bob haven't shown up. I'm locked and loaded, ready to go because there's literally just 2 episodes left. I started this recording session on episode 7. We're on the finale. They gotta be in this episode. So I'm locked and ready. It's my only Viewisk Universe shirt that I have left that still isn't in tatters up until this point. I need to restock, man. I need to resupply, but we've got our movies here for us, man. But I'm excited to check this out. I'm curious to see how they fit into this. So let's get ready to see how the season, part, whatever, comes to a close. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reacting the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, so you're going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, we really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. So please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all said and out of the way, let's hop into episode 8, Friends in Low Places. Here we go.
You guys are so lucky. The closest I ever been to Paris is when It's a Small World broke down in front of the can-can dancers. 9 months later, Gwen was born.
Really studied up on my.
Wait, does that mean everybody else on the ride also just watched?
I am going to watch those kids like a hawk, and at night, I'm going to watch them like a bat. Upside down in my back stretcher. Bob, you are in charge because I have no other option. It was either you or her.
You made the right call. I start a lot of fires.
How am I
You can
not
count on me.
surprised?
When have I ever let you down?
Don't
Leia, quick,
expect
I
an
can hear
answer
about
there, man. Destruction! Leia, go!
See you in 2 weeks. See ya in 2 weeks.
Great time. Love you.
Love you too.
So, you don't really have to watch me and my friends. I won't tell if you want.
No can do.
Good
I'm
try.
glued to your hip for the next 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Is this what you kids do down here? Pretty boring. You need a Fonzie in this crew. Looks like it'll be me.
Wouldn't that be Gwen? Well, I guess not.
You already said that, too.
Let's get him high. I've never actually seen an episode of Happy Days, man. Not once.
I'm gonna go hit the head. It's just number 1. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. Tops.
Look, we gotta get
Why
ready.
does that take 10
He's
minutes?
up there forgetting the stories you already told us right now.
Bob's not going to be a problem. 3 weeks ago, he made a joke about my jacket having too many pockets. You know, the one with the perfect amount of pockets. So I decided to use the internet for what it's intended for, revenge. I found Bob's AOL screen name and assumed a
in the
female
world?
persona.
Oh
He began flirting in a
god.
rare coin chat room. I fed his
Ozzie.
ego by laughing at all of his coin jokes. His punchline was always, "That makes sense." He found this way funnier than I did. Using a perfect blend of Meg Ryan's charm and Gerald Ford's politics, the sparks began to fly.
Ozzie,
Couldn't
you
type his
monster.
feelings fast enough. So I suggested we meet up sometime, and what a shock. Bob agreed.
And?
So awaiting him in his inbox are the details for a hot date tonight with Linda Takata.
Wait, that's your mom's name.
I know I panicked, it's gross.
Wow.
I'm just saying, if I know Bob, and I really do, he's up there checking his email.
That's why it was
Something
taking
came
10
up.
minutes.
I gotta take off for a couple of hours. It's a family emergency.
Any family I know?
If I play my cards right, might be soon.
I mean, that gets him out of your hair for a little while.
Here's why being upstairs is better. When we're downstairs, we have to walk up the stairs to get upstairs. When we're upstairs, we're already here.
Every day is like your first day ever.
I fucking love it, man.
Nothing. What's with the face?
What do you mean?
There's stuff on it that shouldn't be there.
I think it looks cool.
Thank you. Of course you do. You've lived in each other's pants for the last 2 years.
It's not like that. We're just friends. Since the pregnancy scare, all the sexual tension between us is gone.
I call
Yeah, a lot of things
bullshit.
feel different. I want to be more in the moment, take some chances. So far, it's just these face gems and body wash that attracted bees, but I'm on a journey.
Dear
Where
God.
you're going? Wash your face.
We've got a big problem.
Leia told Purple Hair Paula that we have the house to ourselves.
She has the biggest mouth at school.
She told me I was gay.
She's gonna tell everyone. It's gonna turn into a giant party.
People aren't just gonna show up at my house uninvited, right? That's so rude.
Yeah, about that.
That's literally what we do every day.
God damn. That was fast.
They're here.
All right,
You didn't have
poltergeist.
to walk us all the way to the gate.
I wish it was about me being nice, but a lot of dudes say goodbye to their gals at the gate. I like to scoop up the crying ones. Bring me back a t-shirt. I wear a child's large and just slice it down the front.
God damn. One, that's brutal.
I have been thinking about this a lot, so I'm just gonna say it. Do you think French animals have accents?
I've heard that thought before, man.
I'm not getting on that plane.
If your tummy is upset, we are sitting right next to the bathroom because you booked it.
That's not the problem. Did you ever wonder why, when you and the kids flew to Disney World, I drove down and met you there?
Because you didn't want to pay for a rental car.
He's scared of flying, isn't he?
Oh my goodness, you are afraid to fly. Why didn't you say something before we got to the airport?
It's
I was hoping we'd
red.
get into a car accident on the way here.
Red! What?
God bless Sherry, she tried.
Don't. Hey, I was too. Like, I swore I would never fly. But then I fell in love. And then I did. Many times since.
What are they doing to my grandma's decorative frock? Its mouth is for flowers.
What are they putting in its mouth?
I'm going out there and telling everyone they need to leave. Jay, please make sure no one gets in here.
You mean guard this place like Roadhouse?
I don't
Still
know what
never
that
seen
means.
either of those movies.
Just say guard this place like Roadhouse.
Guard this place like Roadhouse.
You will not regret this. You want to help me roadhouse this house? That gave me tingles.
Listen up. I'm Leia Forman.
Where did
and
this
this is my
stage come
house.
from?
And you all need to leave. Boo you! I'm serious. My grandparents aren't coming back for 2 weeks, and
Why would you tell them that?
No,
Like, Gwen had the
just
proper reaction.
Hey, you want to bong this beer?
Ew, how many mouths have been on that thing?
I don't know. I found it on the floor.
Oh, it might be the old one.
Give me that thing.
The gang's old
Cool.
bongy
I was
bong beer
hoping you were
bong
gonna
dong
show
dong
up.
thing.
Otherwise, I was gonna have to make out with that weird guy slow dancing with the basketball pole.
So, bad news. They moved up soccer practice, so I leave
what?
for college tomorrow.
What?
Whoa.
And they just told you?
Actually, I read the schedule wrong. June looks like July, if you start reading halfway through.
Okay, well, we knew this was gonna happen. I guess it's just sooner than we thought.
No, since it's my last night here, I was thinking we could spend it together.
Well, I'd rather just rip the Band-Aid off and say goodbye now, so.
Wow.
You don't even want to talk about it?
Damn.
My way or the highway.
Dude, I was gonna say the catchphrase.
What? No, I said I was gonna say it first, and you were gonna say it next time.
That is what we agreed on. I'm sorry.
Here you go. Some liquid courage.
Your sleeping pill is floating in here.
Kitty!
Shock, and I wasted a pill. I don't get it. You flew back and forth to Korea.
And that was the scariest part of the war.
I hate to butt in here. Airplanes are scarier than you think.
What the
they're
fuck?
a
That's
petri dish
Matt
full of
Rife, right?
Germs, pathogens, microbes.
No one asked you.
Is that his name? There's a long stretch where I would see just nothing but this kid.
What's feek?
It's what we in the anti-germ community call fecal matter.
You hear that, Kitty? We'd be breathing in feek.
I don't like you.
A lot of the internet would agree.
What are you doing? This guy's got a Celica with a phone in it. I hit the lottery over here.
Dude, my first car was a Celica. Fucking deer. Man, I'm lucky to be alive, but that deer.
I know a guy who flew one time. Diarrheaed himself to death.
Hey, young fella. I'm bored. You want to get drunk, hook up, and never talk again?
Can I wash your hands first?
I've done weirder.
It's been nice talking to you, Red.
Wow. What? Okay. That was an interesting cameo.
How would you like to join the Mile High Club?
Incentivizing the trip.
With any woman on the plane.
Oh, wow. She really
wanna go to Paris.
Those were the exact words I was going to throw out, man. Beat me to it.
Be nice until it's time to not be nice.
Or when he said time to take out the trash.
Or
When he ripped that dude's throat out! It's the perfect movie.
I gotta see this movie, man.
They were already here, so this is, it's kind of like, we don't know what to do.
There's just too many people. Yo, what's up, man?
Leo?
You didn't think I was going to miss my own retirement party, did you?
Wait, what?
Hey, that'd be worse than missing your own retirement party. I'm not going to do that.
It's his
retirement
party. I had to.
Wait, we're not retiring this character, are we?
Who wants to get stupid?
Absolutely not. My grandpa Red is gonna kill me. Why is my grandpa's name Red? Read a book.
That's a good question.
Read a book.
Reading
Reeds are in a
Rainbow.
Saxophone. Bill Clinton plays the saxophone. Is that why you're retiring?
What?
But don't worry, my son's coming to town to take over. And I'm going to open up
his son?
Bed and breakfast with my dog.
Who's his son?
If that doesn't work out, I still got 4 years of eligibility to play college football.
Ah, what?
About retiring. I'm gonna be one of those old guys who still looks super young. Hair dye, facelifts. I'll tape stuff up. I'll pull stuff down. I'm gonna look like this forever.
You'll try, man.
Yo, gotta get something off my chest. I'm not a bouncer with nothing to lose.
We know, Nate. We
I have
know.
a heart full of feelings. Thinking I'm all Swayze. That's crazy.
Leo, thanks for inviting me to your retirement party. I can't have a party at my house because my grandpa would kill me.
Hey, you're welcome here anytime.
Wow.
Hey, don't tell anyone this, but I was supposed to meet a gal, Linda, from the internet, but she stood me up.
That was probably her plan all along.
Wow.
That doesn't matter.
So
I met
cruel.
a new gal, and she's smarter, funnier, and more interesting.
Who?
More interesting?
Oh, he's taking offense.
And you don't even know her. She could be anyone. She could be a kid on the internet. I just got dumped by Leia's grandpa.
Wait, we're both single. Want to streak this party together?
Here's the problem. I shaved to see what it would look like, but now it looks like I never had it.
Dude,
What?
You could have just said no.
I don't even know what he
What do you
meant.
mean you're single?
Cole's leaving for college tomorrow.
Are you gonna do long distance?
I don't know. He told me and I bailed.
Take it from someone who just got out of a fake relationship based on revenge. You need closure. I have to wait until the library opens for Bob to find out what a raving bitch Linda Takata is.
The fuck?
I just dared a guy to jump off the roof and he did it. It was such a rush. For me, he needs ice.
Why would you do that? I mean, I'd do that. The jump. Maybe not dare other people to do it. Maybe both. I don't know. Depends on the time.
I just can't do this.
It's okay, honey. I just wanted to go if it was fun for both of us. Let's head home.
Oh, thank you for understanding.
But before you get up,
Red, you little
talk a little bit
jackass.
about what life is going to be like for you if we don't go to Paris. There will be no more cleaning, no more laundry, no more hot meals. I will not cook for you ever again. Not because I'm a feminist. I still don't get it. But because I am done. This flight is only 8 hours, and home is for the rest of your life. And if you think death will save you, I will pump you so full of vitamins, you will live forever.
Let's go. Let's go, Kitty.
Going to Paris. A layover in Atlanta, and then we are going to Paris.
Hell yeah.
Have fun, you two.
Oh, he's licking that armrest.
Just like a guy. Get a couple drinks in you, and all of a sudden you're not worried about catching anything.
There's Cinnabon on here.
I'm gonna miss my flight.
Bad news, everybody. Nobody's going to Denver tonight. Good news, everybody. I'm in love.
Why does this always happen to me?
What the fuck?
I don't know what you want. I'm not about to say a bunch of dumb crap like, I'm gonna miss you, and you're the best guy I ever dated, and looks shouldn't matter, but you're super hot, and there's nothing you can do about that.
I'm really glad you didn't say any of that. So it's gonna work.
We're gonna stay up all night, watch the sunrise over the lake, and you'll get to call Doherty hungover.
I'm down.
Hey! If you're gonna do that to the mama frog, at least cover the baby's eyes.
What are they doing to this frog?
You know Nikki could sing? Not like that.
Dreams last
God damn.
long, I know you'll see.
Oh no, don't do it, dude. You just got over it. I'm not. I'm doing it.
I was meant for you.
It's done.
No.
I looked around. Everything seems okay. Someone threw up on the couch in the basement, but it's already that color, so we're good.
Except he
Guess it
ate
works.
those retirement brownies.
Oh no.
The whole pan?
Pan fried chicken.
Yeah, that's all he's been saying.
Pan fried chicken.
What the? Yo! That's Jay! Oh my god. There they are! Yes!
My bad. Well, this wasn't our fault.
Well, they're not
right?
Jay
I was
and
the one
Bob.
reading the map,
He's talking.
And this kitchen wasn't on there.
Fair enough.
Hey, son, you made it.
Yes!
Hey, everybody, this is my son's son.
Wait, his name is Son?
Full name is Sonny, but he calls me son for short because it's easier for him that way, right, Pop?
No, my name's Leo.
Why are people chatting? There's a car in the kitchen.
There's a car in the kitchen! Bro, we already went over that, and everyone's cool with it. God, everyone's so nice here.
Oh my god. This is... No! No! Fuck! That's the end. That's the end. There's no more. Hold on. What was it? Haverda? Yeah, Matt Rife. That was his name. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was his name for a minute. Shit, man. Kevin Smith is fucking Leo's son, Sonny. Gah. And Jay, dude, that was great, man. That was such a great little lead. But that was cut off. Now this is a part 2. Like, this didn't feel like a season finale. You know, this felt like the middle of something. So this should be part 1, and then maybe part 2 of season 2. Marketing team, I need somebody to clear this shit up in the next trailer. Fix it. Fix it right now. Great episode though, overall, man. It just makes me like, damn it. I just want to go on. Like, we don't know the conclusion of Red and Kitty as they make off towards Paris. Her like manipulation to get Red on the plane. That was great. And also, Red, you dirtbag, like backing out after all of that right there at the gate. I don't care how scared you are at that point. Man up, get on the plane. You did. After she threatened to not do a damn thing for him ever again as long as he lives. The revelation that Rife ended up being one of the pilots, that was a good turnaround on that gag. Him being like a germaphobe, like just meeting him in the bar and helping exacerbate Red's already existing feelings about flying. I wasn't sure where that was going to go. I wasn't sure about all that. And then Sherry coming in for the intercept. That kind of saved the day on that bit for me. Nothing against the kid at all. I nothing against him at all. Like I'm very indifferent. But like it was kind of, I was a little lukewarm on part of that story bit for a little while until the twist. Like him like sucking on that armrest and the Cinnabon line to the revelation of him being the pilot. That brought that back. Obviously Nikki is still trying to pursue this freedom that she's found after the scare in the last episode. Has her doing things she doesn't normally do. Like, you know, the thing with the face, glitter, gemstones, whatever the fuck that was, to the singing on stage, the daring people to do whatever, you know, getting involved, doing things she wouldn't normally do. And then, you know, of course, her voice like a siren just hooked Nate. once again. The Roadhouse bit would probably make a lot more sense if I had seen either of the Roadhouse films. I haven't seen the remake or the original, so I get the idea. I get the gist. I saw the trailer. I think I know the basic premise of the movie, so it still worked in that capacity. So maybe the references themselves overtly meant nothing, but I liked the gag itself and the fact that it just completely failed by the end of it. You know, the whole thing with Ozzie, you know, luring Bob out of the house on this date just out of his own little, like, petty-ass revenge. Little weird, mildly creepy, funny in the end, especially when he got jealous over Bob finding somebody else there. But that just makes me wonder, who did Bob actually meet? We'll probably not know. Maybe it was just a one-off little gag thing, but this is just day one of them, like, being away, and this has already gone completely astray. So I just wonder what's going to happen, where we check back in, because when does part 3 come out? October 24th. I really don't understand the parting of it. Maybe I'm too set in my ways. Maybe I'm too old for this shit to understand the hip kids numbering of these things, but I like this season a lot. Again, I talked a lot. I think I gave like a pretty comprehensive overview of my feelings on the season so far in the last episode. So I'm just going to refer you back to those thoughts and just say I really liked what they did with this season. I love the whole thing. I wish it kind of felt a little more complete, but obviously it was sold as a part, so I don't feel that bad about it. I just wish it was a little more clear if this was like we're still in the same timeline. We're still in the same summer here. I'm so stuck on this, and I'm probably annoying the shit out of you people with it. You know, season 1 was the summer. We're in the next summer, the next year, and it's part 2. But we're still here, but we're not done with here. Like, this should be season 2, part 1, and then season 2, part 2, an expanse on the season numbering, because like we had 10 episodes last season, so why not just go into the, was it 10 or 9? I can't remember. It actually may have been 9. No, there was 10. There was 10 episodes. There was 10 episodes, so too short. Just bill it as like, hey, we got more episodes this time around, but we had to break it in half. Call this a mid-season finale. And then the second half of the season just comes a little bit later. Leave us on this little gap. It was a natural halfway point to the story that's being told here. Anyway, that's my beef. That's my main beef with this part. That labeling just makes no sense to me. But I love what all the characters have gone through. I think the jokes have been on point this season. Episode 2, I think was my most mixed episode. Like, I still enjoyed it, but not as many as the jokes really landed for me too much in that episode. But 1 and 3 onward, I think everything was pretty much firing on all cylinders for me. Obviously, I had my criticisms on this episode just a tad, but it by no means hampered my overall enjoyment of the season. Really had fun with it. For the most, like, I feel like this had a much higher batting average than the first season did, and I really enjoyed the first season. And these characters, I think they're finally really coming into their own. They're really standing on their own legs. I think the writers know what they're doing with these characters right now. The bits are all, for the most part, really funny. There's some like top tier grade A, grade S, dare I say, sometimes jokes thrown into the mix here with some of these situations, and especially playing with the time period itself. It was just a damn good time, man. And I'm excited to see what they do with this, especially considering when we return, we'll be picking up with this situation. Like with fucking Jay and Bob crashing into the kitchen. How are we going to fix that? I mean, Bob's here. Bob witnessed it. So he came home right there to that. So maybe he'll patch that up before Red and Kitty get home. I don't know. But maybe Kevin and Jay will be more prominent, or at least in the first episode of the next section. So I don't know. I think that'll be fun. I just like, I like that he's still dressed like Silent Bob, but it's just Kevin Smith. I was wondering if they were going to be Jay and Bob, which if we were trying to meld that 90s show into the View Askew universe by doing that crossover, I was like, I don't know how you're going to pull that off, man, because timeline-wise, they don't look the right age. But they're not. They're brand new characters. It's just fun seeing those two stoner fucks together, hanging out with Leo, one of Hollywood's biggest iconic stoners as well. It's just a great combo. But guys, that's kind of all I got. I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you. What did you think of this season so far? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll continue the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, when I see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gives you access as well. And speaking of before you go, want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, York Scott, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and Russell Crockett. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.